15 things you didn't know about Switzerland by alux.com. Go and check it out. There will be a link in the description. Let's watch it.
Welcome to alux.com, the place where future Switzerland is a center of both finance and government. Its population may be a small 8 million, but it's one of the most developed countries in the world with one of the highest standards of living. The population's national identity varies dramatically, with some speaking German, French, Italian, or even Romanish. Because alux.com is dedicated to
Romanish! That's the worst pronunciation I've ever heard. Romanish! Isn't it Romansh?
becoming the world's best resource on the most fabulous cities and
Maybe I'm wrong.
destinations.
I don't know.
We couldn't wait to bring you 15 things you didn't know about Switzerland. Number 1. Bollywood film directors love filming in Switzerland. A surprising
Really?
number of Bollywood blockbusters are filmed in Switzerland. The first Indian film made in Switzerland was produced in 1964, using the Alps as a backdrop. Fans can go on a Bollywood tour around Gstaad, one of the most popular settings, and the Indian connection has massively boosted tourism for the whole nation. Number 2. Switzerland is the most expensive country in the world to buy a cup of coffee. Many of Switzerland's major cities rank very highly on the coffee price index, costing an average of $3.65 for a cup.
Wow. I remember the last time I was in Lugano, I went to a bar and I paid like €2 for an espresso. So, I mean, I guess I noticed that around Europe, espresso is always the cheapest. I don't know, maybe the price go according to quantity. I don't know. Luckily, I'm Italian and I only drink espresso. Cappuccino, if I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I feel like, yeah, I should drink cappuccino, but that happens like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Otherwise, it's always espresso or the ginseng coffee. That's pretty good too.
Basel, Bern, and Geneva all rank at the top, further reinforcing the fact that Switzerland.
Wait, which cities?
Basel, Bern, and Geneva all rank at the top, further reinforcing the fact that Switzerland is a very expensive place to live.
So Lugano and the Ticino part of Switzerland is one of the cheapest in Switzerland. I don't know. I have no idea about the difference of prices in the different cantons.
On contrast is the cheapest, Rio de Janeiro, where the average cup of coffee costs just over $1.
How the fuck could $1 be the cheapest? Wait.
Expensive place to live. In strong contrast is the cheapest, Rio de Janeiro.
How is Rio de Janeiro the cheapest? I remember when I was but when I was visiting my friend in Egypt, we would pay like 25 cents for a coffee. When I was in Vietnam, I would pay like maybe 30 to 40 cents. How is $1, bro? We pay €1.20 in Italy. Are you kidding me? How is that the cheapest? Shut up. Just
The
list the
average cup
things.
of coffee costs just over
My
$1.
God.
Number 3. The most expensive restaurant in Switzerland nearly closed down because the head chef supposedly committed suicide.
Oh.
Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville Crissier was owned by Brigitte Voilier and her chef husband, Benoit Voilier, receiving the highest possible Michelin star rating. In early 2016, Benoit was found dead in his home after an apparent suicide after 17 years at the acclaimed restaurant.
Supposedly, apparently. Wait, so they don't... This video uploaded. This video was uploaded 8 years ago. Wait, what was his name? I want to Google
His
it.
wife, Michelin star rating. Her chef husband, Benoit Voilier.
Yeah, but I can't understand the accent. Oh my God. Wait, let's just Google it better. Let's just write Michelin chef Swiss suicide. I mean, I don't think there are so many that suicide. Oh, Benoit Violier was found dead with suicide suspected and a hunting rifle used. Hunting rifle to commit suicide? Wait, did Benoit Violier commit suicide? Wait, let's see actually. Died by suicide. 2016. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't see any sign of investigations. Like 99% certain that the cause of that was suicide. Okay, then why do you say supposedly? Like, okay, sure, you want to be totally sure that he did. Okay. Okay, let's continue.
Receiving the
Let's...
highest possible Michelin star rating. In early 2016, Benoit was found dead in his home after an apparent suicide after 17 years at the acclaimed restaurant. His wife, Brigitte, reopened the restaurant 2 days later, saying the show must go on, and the restaurant is still named as the best in the world by many culinary experts. Number 4. It's against the law to have just one small pet.
What?
Switzerland has very strict animal rights laws, and they believe that a social pet living in isolation is classed as abuse. As a
What?
result, it's illegal to have just one hamster,
Nah.
pig, fish, bird, or rabbit, even if
That's not true. That's not true. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I refuse to believe that.
one of a pair dies, it can be necessary to rent a pet to make up for the numbers. Many services have been created around this
Is this true? I found that really hard to believe.
law, including lawyers who represent lonely pets.
Cat is like, why are you
All
filming
Swiss
me?
men complete compulsory military service, and they have the highest life expectancy in the world. Switzerland is one of the few European countries where military service is still compulsory for male citizens. When men turn 18, they take a fitness test, and those who pass are conscripted into the armed forces. If they don't pass and do not suffer from a condition or disability,
That's another good idea to for the channel in the future to check out the Swiss Army.
they have to pay 3% extra income tax until they're 30.
Oh.
A recent referendum was held to determine whether or not to keep the system going, and 73% voted in favor of it. Women are also allowed to get in on the action, but they get the luxury of volunteering. Number 6.
I mean, is there such a country that forces women to join the army? I don't think so, right? Women can only join by volunteering. I don't think there's such a country that... No, actually, I think in Vietnam, yes. When I was in Vietnam, I think that women had to... But it wasn't as crazy as men that they have to do like a year of the conscript. They just do like a couple of times. It was a little bit different. I'm not too sure how it actually was, but yeah, let's continue.
There are 3,000 locations across the country that could be blown up at the touch of a button. To protect the country in case of an attack, Switzerland's defense strategy includes the automatic demolition of every bridge, railway, and main road in the country to protect the population.
Wow,
Switzerland
so
is completely
cool.
landlocked, so it shares borders with various nations, making invasion even more likely. Every access point can be destroyed almost instantly, keeping the Swiss population in and invaders out.
That's so cool.
Number 7. They also have enough nuclear bomb shelters.
But I mean, is there really gonna be any help against an aerial attack? That's what I'm thinking. That was cool during World War One, but in World War Two, it's already like very lacking because
to house the entire nation. If there's ever a nuclear war, the Swiss are highly likely to survive it. There are laws that ensure everyone has access to a bomb shelter near their home, and the Swiss Army...
I think that's like in Finland. I've heard that in Finland, when you rent a place, you always have the underground shelter that you can get to. That's pretty cool.
ensure they have their own artillery bunkers too. These don't look like much from the outside, covertly disguised as cute country cottages in the middle of Swiss villages. Number 8. The Swiss government can stop you from giving your child an unusual name. There are some rules about naming your child in most countries. Numbers instead of letters and Adolf are not usually allowed for obvious reasons. But in Switzerland, they take it especially seriously, taking action if they believe a name could be harmful. Famous Swiss singer Christine Lautenberg
We have now this thing in Italy. There's this football player that is called Mussolini, and he got some hate just because of his last name. I mean, sometimes we have some name and last name that put together are just a joke. So I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe you are a parent, you didn't want to have a child, so you're naming it as a joke. But oh my god,
Intended to name her child Lexicon.
that's good. That's
but was
good. I like
stopped
this
because
law.
the government thought it may cause her daughter distress later in life.
Wait.
Famous Swiss singer Christine Lautenberg intended to name her child Lexicon, but was stopped because the government thought it may cause her daughter distress later in life.
Lexicon Latin.
Number 9. The Swiss eat more chocolate than any other nation.
Bro, you haven't met me. I don't know if a Swiss will eat more chocolate than me. Oh my god. I have an addiction with chocolate.
There are only 8 million people living there, which isn't many compared to other European nations, but they sure get through a lot of chocolate. The average Swiss person eats 19 pounds of chocolate every year, which is the equivalent of 172 bars a year. The USA doesn't even come close, consuming half of this.
Oh, that's the best, the Lindor one.
Number 10. Ernesto Bartarelli is the richest person in Switzerland with a net worth of $11.7 billion. Bartarelli is an Italian-born but Swiss native, and according to Bloomberg, he's worth $11.7 billion. He started his career after leaving Harvard with his MBA and then making his fortune in pharmaceuticals and biotechnology. He and his family have established a philanthropic foundation contributing to research into male and female infertility, genetics, and endocrinology. Number 11.
Cool.
Sundays really are the day of rest in Switzerland, and there are laws to keep it that way. If
Look
it's a
at
Sunday
that.
in Switzerland, you
So
can't
beautiful.
mow your lawn, wash your car, recycle anything loud, or half your washing out. It's all to preserve the peace and quiet of a perfect Swiss Sunday. Switzerland is known for its...
Are those laws actually enforced? Because we have those laws in Italy as well, but like they are never acting up on.
bizarre laws, but that doesn't mean they don't reinforce them and take them
Oh, okay. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Okay, whatever. Let's just continue. Okay, sorry.
seriously. A German woman
Oh my
broke the
God.
recycling rule in 2014 and was offered either a fine or 2 days in jail.
That's crazy. I would take 2
Number
days in
12.
jail.
The country is very cannabis friendly.
Oh,
Marijuana possession has been decriminalized in Switzerland for anyone over 18. Those under 18 will face a fine, but no formal legal repercussions. Because of these relaxed laws, 100 tons of cannabis is
now I understand why Swiss Italian rappers are always smoking. Okay.
smoked by 600,000 Swiss every year.
It's not true.
The country is also
every
pretty relaxed
every
about
rapper
guns,
smokes.
too, and half of the population owns them. Regardless, they have the lowest crime rates in Europe. Number 13. Geneva is home to the most expensive hotel suite in the world.
Oh, I gotta
The
go
Royal
there.
Penthouse Suite in Geneva's
Yeah, right.
Hotel President Wilson costs $81,000 a night, making
Bro,
it the most
what?
expensive hotel.
Bro, that's what $81,000 a night, bro. Bro, a week in this fucking hotel is gonna be more than I would make probably in my whole lifetime. That's insane. What the
Hotel
hell?
suite in the world. Its insane price
Oh my
tag gets you a
God.
view
Yeah.
of Lake Geneva, 18,000 square feet of space, bulletproof windows, a Steinway grand piano, and access to a helicopter. Because of the hotel's proximity to the United Nations, various heads of state have stayed in the suite, including Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, and the King of Saudi Arabia. Interested in where the other most expensive hotel rooms in the world are? Watch
Not
our
really.
video of the 10 most expensive hotels in the world.
To be honest, I'm more interested in the cheapest hotel in the world.
Number 14. The world's first all-diamond ring was made by a Swiss jeweler. Swiss jeweler Schonisch created the world's first entirely diamond ring, made from 150 carats of diamonds and little else. Just
Oh
for a bit
my
of perspective,
God.
Elizabeth Taylor's most famous diamond ring was a mere 33 carats. The Swiss ring went on sale at auction and was valued at an incredible $70 million.
That's insane.
Number 15. Teachers are extremely well paid in Switzerland. Though a very important and valuable profession, teaching doesn't have a reputation for high salaries in most countries. In Switzerland,
Yeah, it does
though,
not.
teachers are very well paid and can earn $68,000 a year on average, making it one of the
Wow.
highest paid profession jobs in the country.
Yeah, but you must definitely need med shit. I can't remember the word. Qualifications, right? For sure. You must need a degree, a master, God knows how many things. Otherwise, I would be going there tomorrow and start my teaching career. Definitely.
Switzerland is a little bit of a contradiction. They abstain from involvement in conflicts and wars, yet they have conscription, a gun-loving population, and even nuclear bunkers.
It's not a contradiction at all. Just because you don't want to start a war, that doesn't make you not want to defend your country.
They also love chocolate and luxury, but pay their civil servants excellently. Switzerland will always be
Some
a
of
little
them,
bit
probably.
unusual, but that's why we love it. So, you're jetting off to Switzerland and want to see the sights. Would you prefer to head straight to the bulletproof presidential suite and pretend you're the US president? Or are you more interested in a cottage with a perfect view of the Alps?
None of those.
Oh, you're still here? Here's another bizarre fact about Switzerland. The Vatican's Swiss guards really are Swiss, just as the name suggests. They're hired through the Catholic cantons in Switzerland and are the oldest standing military unit in the world, wearing the same uniform they've been wearing since the 16th century.
What about the Maltese Knights? Aren't those also from the same time that the Swiss Guard was established? I think it's kind of like that. Maybe it's a little bit after the Swiss Guard. But yeah, this was very interesting. You know, I might complain sometimes about some of the facts, but it's actually very insightful. I learned quite a few things about Switzerland. I told you in the other episodes, if you watch them, my other reaction videos about Switzerland, that's like the country that I really would like to. I don't know. It's not like I really want to move to Switzerland, but I always envision that at some point of my life, I will be moving and spend the rest of my life in Switzerland. I don't know why, but I always had this conviction in my head. So yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I always felt. Maybe it's not gonna happen, but nobody can read the future, to be honest. Otherwise, yeah. Anyways, this was super interesting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know which other videos should I check out to learn more about Switzerland. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.